After storing our stuff in Cleveland and visiting Adam's family, we got on a flight to Atlanta to visit my parents and borrow a car to start our drive across the country.
Chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
After driving 100 miles and stopping at Chick-fil-A for lunch, we made our first stop in Selma, Alabama, where we walked the famous bridge in the U.S. Civil Rights Movement. We woke up at the start of the second day at an Airbnb that we had booked in Jackson and drove less than an hour to have a peaceful breakfast on the Mississippi River in Vicksburg.
After we crossed the Mississippi River, it was a straight 6-hour drive through Louisiana to Dallas, Texas. From here, we spent 2 nights with friends and family, then continued into New Mexico to camp at Carlsbad Caverns.
One of my favorite places, the most unique place, was Hermleigh, Texas. We stopped to get gas at this random place, middle of nowhere, and it was a little town. We just decided to drive around the town for like 30-40 minutes. There was like a school there, like an old football field that was just completely desolate, and yeah, it was really neat. There was a bunch of windmills that were up, like harvesting energy, just like thousands. But yeah, I really enjoyed that, and just the drive along Highway 20, Highway 180. Friday, October 9th, and we're on about day 5 of the road trip right now. I think the most interesting thing about this is time right now, is because we thought that we would have a lot of free time throughout the road trip, and it turns out that I feel like we're always constantly busy. We've been trying to document everything with photos, with videos. We've been trying to text people in terms of whether it's Airbnb or friends or family members to find out where we're going to stay for the night. I'm trying to stick to a $50 a day each budget, and because we have gas as a fixed expense of I'd say $30 to $40 every day, and if we're going to stay somewhere like an Airbnb, could take up the rest of the budget.
We woke up at 5 a.m. freezing in our tent at Carlsbad Cavern. Turns out it's cold in the desert at night. We decided to just hit the road since we had a 9-hour drive to Mesa, Arizona in front of us. Neither of us really slept well, and you could say that morale was low in the car. But then the sun began to rise over the Guadalupe Mountains National Park, and it was the most beautiful stretch of highway we have driven thus far.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Cruces cantina, music would play and the theater would whirl.
A must stop, must see.
You know, sometimes you just find the most random stuff and you just have to stop. World's largest chili. I saw this and I was like, you know what, we need to get a photo.
2,453 miles, and we finally made it to sunny California.